With new reaction from the Pentagon about this video, it shows people installing signs south of the Rio Grande earlier this week. The signs apparently warn people not to enter the restricted area under an executive order signed by President Trump.
The signs were later pulled out by the Mexican Navy. Channel 5's Santiago Caicedo picks up our coverage.
It was a sight that confused Elias Ibarra and his team. A group of people without logos, IDs, or a uniform, he says, took a fishing boat from the U.S. side of the border and docked south of the Rio Grande. These are pictures Ibarra and his team began taking yesterday at around 10 in the morning at Playa Bagdad, just south of the border from Boca Chica Beach. Ibarra says they watched the men put up several signs. They read, "The location has been declared as a restricted area by authority of the commander in accordance to provisions from the Secretary of Defense." Ibarra says he got in touch with the Mexican federal attorney for environmental protection. That's when the Mexican Navy arrived and began digging out the signs that were installed hours before. The signs appear to be similar to those installed across the Texas-Mexico border as part of President Trump's executive order to restrict entry onto portions of the border. The signs designate national defense areas and are considered extensions of Joint Base San Antonio. Over the past 24 hours, Channel 5 News reached out to the Mexican consulate in Brownsville, Mexican Foreign Relations, SpaceX, and the Department of War. A Pentagon official tells Channel 5 News, while putting up the signs to identify National Defense Area 3 within the South Texas National Defense Area, contractors placed signs marking the national defense areas at the mouth of the Rio Grande as planned. The Pentagon official adds changes in water depth and topography altered the perception of the international boundary's location. As seen in this video taken by Conibio Global AC, personnel from the Mexican Navy removed 6 signs based on their perception of the international boundary's location. We're told the contractors will continue to mark the national defense area and coordinate with appropriate agencies to avoid future confusion. Mexico's president echoing a similar plan moving forward during her morning press conference. Saying government agencies from the U.S. and Mexico have to clearly identify the boundary between the U.S. and Mexico at Playa Bagdad near the Gulf. Santiago Caicedo, Channel 5 News.